everyone, today I'm going to be showing you what's in my baby's hospital bag. I'm going to be giving birth at Ninewells, so I've packed my bag roughly according to the list that they've given me. Well, not roughly, I made sure that I had everything that the list had asked for, and then some more as well as I thought necessary. I am a first-time mom, so I'm not very sure if I'm doing everything the correct way, but I just thought I would document this process to look back on, and that's why I'm making this video. I decided to take an actual suitcase. The one that I've chosen is like a carry-on cabin suitcase. And I decided to do this because I was thinking it's going to be so much easier for my husband to actually wheel a suitcase in rather than carrying multiple bags, because if I had tried to stuff all these things in my baby's baby bag that I bought for her, it's not going to fit in, which means I'll have multiple bags and it's going to be such a hassle for him. So right now, according to what we've packed, my husband, when I go into labor, has to just wheel in one huge suitcase which has all our clothes, like the mom and dad clothes and the camera and the tripod and the snacks and all of that. So that's just one bag, and then he has to wheel in this tiny little bag with all the baby stuff, and then he has to carry in a car seat as well. So that's just 3 things, which is totally manageable for him, because I definitely didn't want to overwhelm him with 5 different bags, because that's way too many. And if you want to see what I packed for my mom and dad bag, you can check out my previous video. And just like in that bag, this bag too has plenty of room so that I'm not stressing out about space. And I'm also very aware of the fact that I am giving birth during a pandemic, and the hospital has already told us that once my husband comes into the hospital, we're not allowed to leave again. So I wanted to be well prepared so that I'm not worried about getting more things up and down. So although I live pretty close to the hospital, I know that we won't be allowed to come back and forth. So that's why I just packed everything I could possibly think of just to be prepared. So yeah, let's get on with the video then. So here's the main compartment of my baby bag, and the very first thing that you can see right on top is the baby's first outfit, which is going to be taken into the labor room, and I have it right on top so my husband's not confused at all. In this little Ziploc bag, I have a little hat, a little baby shirt, and this one's really tiny and it has this dainty pink roses stitched on it, and it's so cute. Just in case it's needed, I have also a long sleeve onesie, a long sleeve and footed onesie, a blanket. It was very important for me to have it all kind of pretty because these are going to be in her first pictures, a cloth nappy, and also a nappy liner because newborn poop, a burp cloth just in case the nurses need one. And I didn't add any pins because everyone I've spoken to says that they don't use pins at the beginning, right as the baby is born. But I did take 2 pins just in case as well, but it's packed separately. Oh, and also I'd like to mention that in here I don't have mittens and socks because the warm outfit does have footsies, so you don't need socks, and then they will definitely be swaddling the baby with the blanket, so I don't think mittens are necessary either. So yeah, that's going to be the first outfit, and right underneath that, actually, to go with it, I have my baby's little name board. So I have a white side and then a pink side, whichever I choose to use. And that's going to be right next to her when she's wearing this outfit, and that's going to be in all the photos we send out to all the relatives and friends when she's born to announce her arrival. Next up, we have these 4 bags, and as you can see, it's named on the side so that my husband's not confused at all. So in here we have 10 nappies in each of these bags. So this one and this one, so 20 nappies in all. 4 receiving blankets, so this has 2 flannel blankets, 1 t-shirt material one and 1 fuzzy soft one. 4 bath sheets here. This one, this, and then this one. Next up, I have 15 burp cloths, and my hospital list had said that we could even bring like nappies to be used as burp cloths. So that's what I've done. I've got a whole bunch of single ply nappies and brought them as burp cloths. I have 10 little baby shirts, the tiniest size and the softest ones that I own. Next, this one my hospitalists hadn't asked for. They hadn't asked for any warm suits, but just in case I just brought some. This first one has long sleeves and long pants in the onesie, like it's footed. And then this one is just long sleeve without feet, and this one's just a short sleeve normal onesie. And I just brought these just in case the baby's cold and they ask for some. Next up, I have some mittens and hats. I just have 3 pairs in here. This one pair, this is one pair, and this is one pair, all set together so that my husband isn't confused. I have some newborn diapers just in case they allow us to use some. I don't know if I will be, but if it's a necessity, we can just use them. I just have like, I think I just brought like 5 of them, so little of them. Some wet wipes, and these are fragrance-free ones. And then I have the baby's take me home outfit, which is also special because this is going to be in a lot of photos too. So in here I have a cap, some little socks, mittens, and I have a diaper because I don't think the baby's going to be comfy if she weren't changed during the drive home, and also we don't want her messing up her car seat, so a little diaper. And then I have 2 options for outfits. I have this little onesie or else a cute little pink baby shirt, so we can choose which one we want her to be in. The hospital had asked for a Macintosh, so I have this kind, which is like a cloth kind, with the rubber sheet on the bottom. And then I have this kind, which is just like the regular Macintosh, the rubber sheet thing. I bought a whole bag of cotton wool to wipe the baby and bathe the baby. Here's the stuff that's in the top side of my bag. I have this little baby bottle, and I just brought it just in case breastfeeding becomes an issue. So it's a teeny tiny one, and it might be used, who knows. I'd rather be prepared than sorry. I have a whole roll of nappy liners. The baby's first poop is apparently really hard to get off of nappies, so using these biodegradable nappy liners is going to help the poop to be contained, but also being really comfortable for the child. Next, this is related to the baby's bath. I have in these little travel size containers some baby wash, some baby cologne, and some baby moisturizer. I have a little bowl for the baby to bathe in, and the hospital, Ninewells, does provide little basins, so I don't think basins are necessary to take, but I bought a little cup just in case they need one to bathe the baby. I have some nappy rash cream just in case it's needed. And then in this bag, we have a whole bunch of things. We have the baby's brush, just in case she's born with a lot of hair and we want to brush it down. We have some safety pins, a nail cutter, and a nail file, because I've had some babies are born with really long nails and they can scratch themselves. It can become really sad. And then I have a whole bunch of little hair bows, because I want to take lots of pictures of our baby and I want her to have cute hair stuff if we end up using it, because I have packed a lot of hats as well, so I don't know how it's going to work out, but just in case we have some hair bows. Also, I want to mention that all of this stuff has been very well washed in like non-fragrant baby laundry detergent, so it has no scents in it. Especially for the nappies, I've not used any fabric conditioner as well. For the regular clothes, I did use fabric conditioner because I wanted to be super soft on the baby's skin. And all of these clothes have been dried in the sun, ironed, and then put into these Ziploc bags. And the reason I decided to do Ziploc bags is because it's more organized and easy for the nurses, easy for my husband, because who knows, I might be completely bedridden or like completely out of it and oblivious to everything. So I just want everything to be easy to access to whoever's doing it. Also, I know it's really unusual, but I'm not going to be packing a baby carrier like the spongy carrier that most people pack for their hospital bags, because I figured we're in the hospital, we're not going anywhere, so we don't really need to carry the baby to places. And to keep her warm, we have plenty of blankets, so I think that's going to be fine. And also taking her home, we're going to be putting her in her car seat, so anyway the baby carrier is not going to be of much use, and that is why that is not in my hospital bag. And yeah, that's it for my what's in my baby's hospital bag.